Yo, yo, yo. What's up, everybody? What's going on? Dope night of battles. Salute to the ladies for putting on, doing their thing. Pardon me, man. I just ate some fucking ice cream, and I'm kind of regretting it because it's cold as hell now. Yeah, man. Salute to the ladies. Salute to the ladies. They did their thing. If watching them in the Kings vs Queens event and then watching them tonight doesn't make you have a lot more, not just a bit more, but a lot more respect for what it is these ladies are capable of doing. It's really something wrong with you and not something wrong with me or them. Salute, bro. So I will have to say also just to everybody, I know normally when I do these recaps, I normally break down and point out certain bars and stuff like that. I'm not doing that tonight. Um, you know, yes, I was watching the battles, I was listening to the battles, but at that same time, I was not taking notes like I normally do for multiple reasons. So I'm just gonna give my opinion on how I saw things without giving you the full insight that I normally would. Some of you might not care, some of you might care, and I apologize, but it's just one of those days. So, again, as I tell everybody in this last few months, go check out my art channel. The link is in the description, and I will be dropping new videos. I was supposed to drop a video the other day. I apologize. Got a lot of personal shit going on, and it just didn't work. It didn't happen. But I got my laptop linked up, and tomorrow I will definitely be working on stuff. So these next few days, you guys will getting 2 to 3 videos out of new art stuff, some sneakers I did. I got some Game of Thrones sneakers that I did for my older brother actually, and I'm putting that video out. So you guys hit that link in the description. Go subscribe to that channel. All right, so bro said I got Tori 2-1, Vixen, the Flames was battle of the night. Could have been 2-1 either way. Casey 30, Hustle 30, official 2-1. Okay, okay. So my man was locked in there. Um. Before we get to the fuckery, let's just go. Let's go straight into Yoshi versus Tori. I felt like I really appreciate their first 2 rounds. Their third round bothered me. Their third round bothered me. If you follow me on social media, you know way before everyone was giving Yoshi the attention she deserves. I've been a long time Yoshi supporter. I always thought she's crazy dope, and I always love the fact that she really takes she's making that thought thing instead of it being something that could affect her. She owns it and crafts her work around it, and I think it is impeccable. I think it was intelligent for her to be doing that, and so we saw more of that tonight. Um, I think that as I'm watching the battle, do I think that their styles are exactly the same? No, but I kind of started getting the feeling of kind of almost a mirror match here. And I might be on my own on that analysis, but that's how I was looking. I was like, wow, I never realized how, you know, um their styles are very similar, except Yoshi, she's more of the, taking advantage of you know, Andrea, salute, salute, salute. I thought Tori was dope. Watching the interview that she did after, a lot of things she did in this battle made sense when I'm listening to her interview. Because I personally felt like there were moments that she was overthinking her bars or maybe trying to remember her bars. Her analysis after the battle with Yoshi was she said that she thought Yoshi had dry spots, and I actually saw it the other way around. I saw it as Tori had the dry spots. Um, Going off that first round, I thought I thought these two were gonna continue to elevate, and things were gonna get crazier. I did really enjoy their first two rounds, but I felt like the first round made me feel like, excuse me, that we might be heading towards a classic and not just a good battle. But I don't feel like that's what happened. I felt like we got a good battle. I don't feel like it was a classic. And both of them in their third round, I felt like they both just gave up. That's how I feel. But as we're watching the battle, I felt like there was moments where with Tori, again, both these ladies were dope. But I felt there were moments where Tori, it seemed clear, and she later on alluded to it, that she said she even forgot stuff, which you could tell. You could tell in certain moments. Like she said there's stuff, the other schemes, the stuff that was supposed to be in there that she forgot. She was just trying to get through the material. And again, she did a phenomenal job. Please do not misunderstand what I'm saying. But I felt like for me, I noticed it. And I have Yoshi edging the battle. Um, and I do think that it's a battle worth watching again because it was a good battle. And I'm pretty sure that when we go back and get an opportunity to watch it back, we're gonna catch something we didn't catch in that first time. I thought both these ladies came out on their job. I was disappointed in their third rounds. They both had short third rounds and there were stumbles and you know. But again, I got Yoshi Edge in the battle. So that's that battle. Next battle up was who was the next battle? I don't know. But let's go straight to Hustle and Lady Luck. I understand. First off, I'm one of them people. I can't ever take anything away from Miss Hustle, man. And she is just fucking incredible, man. Lady Luck, we know what she's meant to. I know people say female battle rap, I say it too, based on that's the way people, what we say when we're just talking. But I don't look at it. I look at Lady Luck as a pioneer for battle rap, not just female battle rap. I mean, of course, the impact is more towards the females, but I really don't look at it that way. I remember the Fight Club battles and stuff like that. And so the way I look at her and the way I look at Hustle, it's not like, hey, these ladies have this dope position in female battle rap. No, I mean, we know that, yes. But I look at it more of a battle rap thing. I feel like the both of them have made an impact on battle rap in their own respects. And I can't lie to you. I felt like I expected a bit more from this battle. Again, am I shitting on the battle? No. I didn't like the talking in between each other's rounds. I didn't like that shit. And it was really coming a little bit more from Lady Luck's side. I didn't really like that. I felt like to certain degrees it took away from it. There was a moment that her and I want to say it was the second round where her and I don't know if it was the second round or third round where her and Lady Luck kind of exchanged a few words because Hustle was like, yo, it was like, stop fucking talking through my round, which she was right. So there were moments, especially in that first round, where Lady Luck was just doing, for me personally, and this is just me, I felt like Hustle took the first round, and I believe the third round is the rounds that I gave Hustle. Again, I don't have it written down on my paper like I normally do, but if I'm remembering correctly, I believe those were the two rounds that I gave Hustle. Um, there are some things here that happen in this. Again, Lady Luck has some dope ass moments. Hustle has some dope ass moments. There was times I felt like Hustle rapped longer than Lady Luck. So I don't know if that affects how people see the battle. I don't know if I'm the only one who looked at it from that perspective. But there were times I felt like, yo, man, at least two of those three rounds where I was like, damn, Hustle, to me, especially that first round, I felt like it was clear that she rapped a lot longer. So I don't know if they clearly it didn't come off like they cared to stick to a time limit. So I don't know if they you know how battle rap is. They agree to a certain time limit, and unless you say something, people oftentimes will rap more than that. So again, I like both their first round, but I didn't like the talking through it. I did expect more. I didn't like that Hustle had a lot of brought up the Remy situation like so many times. And again, if you know how I am, I love Hustle. I love Hustle, but that was too much. And then they had their little back and forth because they had a private conversation where I guess Hustle said she or agreed with Lady Luck that she would not bring up the Remy battle. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Remy Ma from Terror Squad, so on and so forth. She has a battle back in the day on Fight Club against Lady Luck. It's a very famous battle. You guys go check it out if you haven't seen it. And so that's what Hustle was referencing, and I do think she did too much of that. Did that take away for some things from me? After a while, yeah, it got redundant. But it wasn't enough. I didn't think it was enough, and it wasn't like she did it in such a horrible way that where you took points away from her. I want to say that. So again, I got Hustle winning. Do I think it was a good battle? I think it was okay battle. I think it was close. Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay. Was it a good battle? Yeah, I'm gonna say it was a good battle, but it's not a battle I'll be rushing to watch again. I have to be honest. Again, though, I thought Lady Luck had some dope ass moments. There was some moments that I felt like some of it was filler. Um, but overall, big picture, applause is due to both these ladies for coming through, doing their thing, and then even though at moments there was some intensity in that battle, you could tell in between and afterwards, and even at the face-off, that these two really have love for each other, and it is all good. You know what I'm saying? And that's dope because Hustle did bring up some sensitive shit, and that was the thing that I found a little weird because Lady Luck is saying like, "Yo, you know, when me and you talked, we agreed we wasn't gonna go." If I'm not mistaken, I think Lady Luck even says it in her first round that she spoke to Hustle and they agreed they wasn't gonna go personal, and I felt like Hustle did go personal. Um, and then talking about the suicide situation, you know, I'm assuming what she was talking about the suicide thing was public knowledge already. But if it wasn't public knowledge, I do think that was foul. Still, if y'all agreed not to put on personal stuff, whether that's public knowledge or not, that is personal. But you can understand that. It's not like she was putting something private out there. But if there was some shit that people didn't know, I do think that's fucked up, especially if y'all call each other friends, and they do. And even in the interviews afterwards, you can see that they were friends. Um, Bro says because they both 5'1". Oh, he's talking about Yoshi and Tori, and then I don't know how to say your name. Gone AWOL. Salute. He says, so who got disrespectful again? We're gonna get into the disrespectful shit. I'm gonna leave that really for last, but salute David Rubin, salute. But like I said, man, I hope that that shit that Hustle said about the suicide thing was just public knowledge. Bottom line. Other than that, man, I do have an issue with on the fucking interviews and in the face-offs and all of this shit and in between the rounds. Fucking Lady Luck keep talking about dildos and all kind of strap-ons and shit. Like, what the fuck, pause, man? Like, what the fuck is that about? Like, everything she's even telling Miss Hustle in the battle, like, oh, I'll fuck you and this and this. Like, yo, fam, like, what's up? She said the same shit in the interview afterwards, like, oh yeah, I'll fuck her, and then like, yo, why you keep talking about that? Like, yo, I respect that. I respect that you gonna shoot your shot at her if that's how you feel. Apparently, y'all saying y'all real good friends, so if you shooting your shot at her, whatever. But after a while, that shit get crazy too. Like, yo, how many times you gonna keep telling that girl that shit, man? You talking about your fucking strap on and all of that shit. Like, chill out. Chill the fuck out. Said Flames and Vixen. Listen, we gonna get into that, man. Lady Luck had me rolling. Her versus Cassidy would have me on the floor crying. I just know it. I can see that. I can see that being a hilarious battle. So yeah, that's that battle. So we talked about again. I got Hustle taking that. So we talked about Tori and Yoshi. I got Yoshi edging it. I got I think Hustle, in my opinion, it was a clear 2-1 for me. Um, who else? We're gonna leave Vixen and we're gonna leave Coffee. Those two we're gonna talk about last. So who else was on the card? Tori, not Tori. Let's talk about official verse 40 bars. I think this was a good battle. For me, in that first round, especially, it probably, to me, that first round came down to more of preference. Uh, I have to say, my I was really starting to get bored with all the fucking 40 flips from official. I thought, please don't get what I'm saying wrong. It was a good battle. Listen to what I'm saying. It was a good battle, but I didn't like. After a while, it just became too much of the flips, the name flips. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, please don't give me 3 rounds of this shit. Like, and official was so fucking fire that I'm like, damn, official. Like, you could have split all them name flips in the first. You could have split within all 3 of your rounds, and I don't think it would have came off redundant. But so many of them in the first round, it makes you feel like, oh my god, man, I hope that this ain't all 3 rounds. So, all 3 rounds, it wasn't like she was overusing the flips. But that first round, for me, it started to get a bit overwhelming. And it's weird because you can make an argument. I think you can make an argument for any of these rounds except for the third. Um, 40 was fire. My issue with 40 had a lot of funny ass material also. In terms of going at she had a lot of stuff she went at for official, and that's what made it a toss up for me the first 2 rounds. How you want to go? Again, official was fire. I like, and I don't know how true this angle is. I did like the angle that 40 used in that second round. I believe it was the second round where she was talking about how the dude that you always see official with, I guess that's her man or whatever, and was like basically just she's just going in saying, yo, your man's a bum. Like he's living off of you type shit. And I like the way that she crafted that. Again, do we know any of that to be true? No, but in this battle, until we know anything different, this is her plan of attack, and it's definitely a different angle. I've personally never heard nobody use against her. I personally don't like fake personals, but until I know they're fake, I just got to take them for face value. So I did like that angle, but again, official gets the rap. Official gets the rap, and so I think this whole battle comes down to all of that. Like how do you really want to gauge all of that? Because the third round, 40 choked and jerseyed out. So how do you look at this? Mind you, I feel like had 40 finished off her third round. I'm talking about, I don't care. Once you choke, you lost the round. That's it. But then she ended up jerseying. Um, but had she got through that third round, I think it would have changed the dynamics of the battle. It would have actually looked a bit more in her favor. Because again, these rounds were close, man, and it really becomes a preference thing. If you're asking me right now, Jay, you have to pick one. Who you giving this battle to? I'm giving this battle to official, especially with the way that third round ended. So with that being said, you can make an argument, in my opinion, that it might have been a 30, not a body, but official might have edged every round, especially the third not being debatable because There was a choke and there was a jersey. So there's nothing to talk about there. So what you're gonna debate is the first two rounds. And to me, I'm like, hey, when you look at it from this perspective, we might have saw a 30, but it wasn't like that. It wasn't clear, and it wasn't nobody. I gave the battle to official. All right. So far I got Yoshi winning, I got official winning, and I got hustle winning. Uh, who's next? Who's next? Besides Vixen and Coffee, who else? Who else battle? Who am I missing? I should have wrote down the battles. I'm sorry. Like I said, man, today I just was not in the mood. I just wanted to watch the battles. I didn't want to sit down and write bars. I didn't want to do any of that. All right. Since I for the moment I can't think of who else. I mentioned three battles already. So let's just go into the Vixen. Vixen the Assassin versus First Lady Flames was without a doubt the best battle of the night. Again, we saw some dope ass moments from the ladies. They came out and they put on. But this was the battle of the night, and I personally don't feel like it's close. I don't. Um, Lady Flames. I have seen one of her battles before, but I think this battle made me notice. And damn, man, I probably shouldn't even say this, but Vixen even said it in the battle, and it kind of confirmed what I was thinking for a second. She sounds like JC, and I do not mean that in a negative way. She just sounds like JC. The way she writes, the patterns, everything, like everything. I'm like, yo, whoa, like it was at one point I had to turn around and look at like I was facing another way, and I had to like really look, and I was like, oh shit, yo, even her voice, like she sounded like Jay Z. First Lady Flames. If you don't know who she is, you knew after tonight. She was absolutely fire, and this was a heavyweight match right here. This was haymakers, and yo, these ladies put on, man. Like Vixen, listen, I would go as far as to say classic. That's my opinion. I could see myself watching that battle multiple times, even back to back, without getting tired of watching that. And I know that when we get a chance to watch that shit back, everyone is gonna be in love with that battle. First Lady Flames goes first, and the tone that she set in that first round was fucking ridiculous. Yo, like, wow, like to me out the gate, it's like she showed up wanting to put blood in Vixen's mouth. And like, wow, man, I ain't gonna lie, like I was like I was floored. Like, yo, whoa, like oh, like yo, she is fucking incredible. And then Vixen goes in that first round and matches her energy. She matched the energy, she matched her bars. And I'm gonna guarantee tell you right now, you're gonna have a hard time. I can't see how anybody calls this battle clearly because yo, um Flames kept setting the bar and then Vixen kept meeting that bar. I do not think she was exceeding that bar. And that's not a negative. I'm saying that in the most positive way I possibly can. These ladies was absolutely incredible. So it was like Flames go get fucking crazy, then Vixen goes, she gets crazy. And only thing that I would say is I felt like Vixen um maybe perform a little bit of her performance and her presence. I think that might edge around the two for her. But if we're going bar for bar, it was there between the both of them. And I could be wrong again. I think that Vixen also rapped longer than Lady Flames. And that might again change some opinions. But yo, this was an absolute wonderful, like the way these ladies crafted their rounds, the way they performed things, everything. If you ain't never been put on notice about either one of them, you know now. You absolutely know now. What are my negatives? I got so much positive to say about this battle. What are my negatives? Vixen. I noticed in the face off, when I saw the face off, I could see that they did the face off. Well, to me, it seemed like they did your face off before you battled DNA. But yo, whether it was that face off or in this battle, yo, the amount of times that you mentioned DNA, that shit was giving me a headache, man. I ain't even gonna lie. And if there was anything for a second that drew me back in this battle, is that, like, how many times are you gonna mention DNA? Because you did it all 3 rounds, and to be honest, I feel like you also take, when you doing stuff like that, you're also taking away from what you are currently doing. Let me explain. You had such a dope ass crazy showing against DMA DNA. Now you doing a crazy battle with First Lady Flames. But the fact that you keep having with a DNA line and this and this, like, yo, you making us think about a whole other battle while you're spitting your current material. So you know how many people probably missing shit because they're sitting here thinking, oh, I gotta go see this DNA battle. I gotta, like, no, man, like, stop doing that shit. Like we don't need that many reminders when the coach have been talking about that battle. The coach have been talking about it. So if you getting your if you're getting your respect for that, why you keep mentioning that? And now you making us think about how much we need to go watch that battle, opposed to listening to the new material that you're dropping on us right now. Maybe I'm the only one who sees it this way, and that's cool. But these ladies, like, my God. All I can say is, yo, when they say, yo, they just happy it's over, I can understand you had to be tired. Cause they were up there doing their thing and giving us their all. And thank you, ladies. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But this is absolutely battle of the night. Um, I ain't gonna lie. Me personally, I would throw it in contention for battle of the year. I'm not telling you it's leading battle of the year. I'm saying out of the battles I watched, I will put these ladies up there, man. I will put this battle up there. I would. And not one more than other. Gun to my head. Who won this battle? I don't know, man. I like the angle that Vixen took talking about Flames like dressing like a dyke and all that shit. I like that. I like that these ladies also put in their they had moments where they spoke about themselves personally and addressing some things that maybe, again, public knowledge about them, stuff they've gone through with their family and their personal life, talking a bit about their upbringing and stuff. You know, I like that. I like that they sprinkled that in there. They didn't try to overwhelm us with it. I thought that was fire. Who did a better job at that? I think Flames did. Um, Overall, who had the better bars? That's damn near impossible to me really say definitively or for one watch. Um, who had the more haymakers? That might have been edge to Vixen. She might have had more of the haymakers. The schemes and whatever else, you probably gotta lean towards Flame. Listen, there's a lot to unpack there, man. There is a lot to. Wow. Um, if you're asking me right now, gun in my head, who won this battle? Who won this battle? I might have to lean with Vixen, man. Only because I felt like it's impossible. We won. Us, the fans, the coaches, the supporters won. I can see watching this battle and feeling like, and it happens to me with battles like A Warriors, Ilmac. Well, not really. Yeah, that's a real close one, and most of the time I got Ilmac winning that. But Ilmac and JC, that's something that you can go back and forth with. Anyway, point is, there are battles that's damn near impossible to call because every time you watch it, you can come up with a new winner. Hollow and Lux. You can watch that battle 30 times, and half the time you're gonna say Hollow won, half the time you're gonna say Lux won. And that's how I feel this battle is. I feel like when we watch it over, every time we watch it, we're gonna say, nah, this person won, nah, this person won, nah, this person. Like, damn, I can't even really come up with a winner. But if I gotta edge one, like I said, or first watch, because of the heavier haymakers, I would have to go with Vixen. But that's not clear. It's not clear. It's not clear for either one of these ladies. What's clear is that they were phenomenal. They were phenomenal. Before I get into the fuckery of Coffee Brown and Miss Miami, am I missing any battles? We talked about Yoshi and Tori. We talked about Official and 40. We talked about Miss Hustle and Lady Luck. We talked about Vixen and First Lady Flames. Did I miss anybody? Did I miss any battles? Is there a battle that I'm not talking about yet? Let me read your comments. But if I missed the battle, please remind me. Andrea said, I think this event was a bit of a letdown for me. Okay. I can understand that. Flames versus Vixen saved the night for me. I agree. Luck had me rolling. Her versus Cassidy. I did read that already. Salute T Bull. T Bull said, yes, indeed, the bull is here. 2-1 either way, and the third is debatable. This was a clear 2-1 for Big O. Okay, I respect that. Andre says, I love name flips. And even I was like, damn, this is a lot of flips. Okay, I'm happy. Oh, yes, Bonnie versus KCJ. Thank you for reminding me. Salute, C. John. Andre says, battle of the night. Salute, Shannon, Shoe Gang. Andre said, I've been trying to tell folks that Flames is fire. She is incredible. She is incredible. Andre said, definitely a classic, debatable in my opinion. I was looking forward to watching it again. Vixen's aggression is high energy, but Flames had fire, laid back, but convincing delivery. Dope battle. Dope battle. Absolutely. Yeah, a lot of DNA talk. A lot, yes. Yeah, it got a little crazy. So, yeah, Casey versus Bonnie. T-Boo said, Andrea, that was my store run. KCJ versus Bonnie. First off, salute to Smack. He had me dying laughing with the promote your OnlyFans shit he was telling Bonnie. That shit had me in tears. I ain't even gonna lie. Smack had me in tears with that shit, boy. My man told her in an interview, yo, go ahead, promote your OnlyFans. Let them know where to find your OnlyFans. Yo, my God. Yo, Smack had me rolling with that shit. Promote your OnlyFans. This dude is crazy, man. What can I say about this battle besides some of the predictable? I don't know how many times like it gets predictable. It gets boring, really, when we constantly hearing these math angles, whether it be Bonnie throwing shots at math or her opponent talking about math. That shit gets annoying, man. That gets annoying. Like, you know, we don't know how much of it is real. We don't know how much of it is rumor. But listen, if you watch any of my blogs, you know how I feel about redundant angles. If you don't bring nothing new to it, then stop this shit. If you make a quick mention of it and move on, whatever. But if you're gonna have multiple bars about it, whatever, say some creative shit. There was stuff in there that I liked, especially in Bonnie's first round. I felt like for a moment there, she just sounded different to me. She sounded a bit more aggressive. I don't know. But she definitely sounded different for a second there to me. And I liked it. KCJ also. Bottom line, man, we'll just skip through it, man. Real talk. There was a lot of stuff here. I wasn't impressed by this battle. I thought the battle was okay. They did both have dope ass moments. Um, to me, but there was moments though where Bonnie had dry spots, and I don't know. Like I'm watching KCJ, and I expected a bit more from her. I ain't even gonna lie. So, but again, I'm not shitting on the battle. I don't think it was a bad battle. I thought it was okay. Um, the OnlyFans shit that was funny when Casey was saying what she was saying, but bottom line, point blank, period. We'll just fast forward to the third round, and I felt that's where Casey sealed the deal in the third round because what she was saying. First off, I like the rebuttals from Casey J. She was saying, Bonnie had this angle saying, my mother's here or something like that, or my mother, and someone from the crowd like it was part of Bonnie's round where they were like, yo, she would fuck your mother up. And then the next round, KCJ rebutted it was like, yo, if my mom was here. She was like, yo, to whoever's in that crowd, my mom was here, she'll fuck you up right here. That had me dying laughing. Dope rebuttals. Um, but in that third round with Casey J bringing out that letter that Bonnie wrote. Now, here's the thing. When Bonnie put out that apology, I thought it was sincere and I respected it, right? But it's like now she's like kind of saying she didn't put out an apology. And I find that shit weird. Because I remember it. I remember the apology going around and she admitted to having a ghostwriter and she was apologizing about it. So for her now to be like kind of denying that she ever had a ghostwriter, you admitted to it. So I don't understand that. And the reminder of the letter and the constant reminder that hey, your character is always going to be questioned in terms of rapping because of the ghostwriter situation. KCJ, I thought did a good job of reminding us about that. And I ain't gonna lie, like I could sit there and watch a dope performance from Bonnie, and it might come into my mind and say, "Yo, man, we don't even know if that was her who did that." You know, it is what it is. No need to keep going in on this battle. The battle was just I gave Casey the battle. Then afterwards they were saying, and of course, what are they gonna do? They're not gonna shit on their own battles, but I remember them saying, "Oh, they thought that was battle of the night." I'm sorry, ladies, sorry. Battle of the night was clearly Vixen versus Lady Flames, and that was clear. All right, let's run through these comments one more last time before we get into the fuckery. And T-Boo said, "Wow, I missed that." I'm assuming you talking about what Smack was saying. That shit was hilarious. Excuse me. Then when he told her again before the interview was over, yo, promote your OnlyFans again, and I want some PC from that. That shit had me dying laughing. That was funny, man. And she was like, "Oh, you want PC? You better post it on your page." I'm like, yo, this shit crazy. This shit crazy. Um, so Coffee Brown versus Miss Miami. This was the most unfortunate situation that we could possibly think of. Why? Because not only did these ladies kick this battle off incredible, but they were the first battle of the night. And they get into a scuffle that could have ended the whole night before the night even truly got started. They were going in a direction that Lady Flames and Vixen end up going. They were going in the direction of starting the night off with the battle of the night, right? And able to put so much pressure on everybody else on the card to have to one up that, which, ain't no telling that at that moment Vixen and Lady Flames was going to do what they did. But if you didn't see it, Coffee and Miss Miami didn't even get through the second round. So the first round, Coffee goes, and she is fucking incredible. And then listen, everything. Everything Coffee was spitting was fucking landing, man. She was phenomenal. And then Miss Miami goes, and she was phenomenal. And then Coffee spits her second round and has a dope ass second round. But in the second round, so first off, in the first round, Miss Miami tells her, "Yo, in the second round, I'm gonna say nothing but disrespectful shit, and in the third round, I'm gonna outbar you." That's what she told her. So she was mapping out what these rounds were gonna end up looking like. And in the second round, she gets very disrespectful. For multiple reasons, and for my people who live that life, I won't repeat what she said. But according to, because I watched the interview, 15 Minutes of Fame, salute to Rob. But Coffee says her issue was that Miss Miami kept bumping and touching her. I can understand that, and yes, there were moments for both of them. Um, I wish it wouldn't have happened, man. But I understand where Coffee's coming from in terms of, hey, why you keep touching me and bumping me? So what happened was she's doing that, and Coffee kind of like nudges her, like, "Yo, man, stop touching me, whatever." And then Miami continues to do it, but while Miami is touching her, I'll just say she is disrespecting an icon, a gang culture icon. I'll say that. Um, and to me, I think Miss Miami should have really thought that one through. I understand we want to get disrespectful. I understand we want to say things that are gonna be impactful because at the end of the day, that's what needs to be done in order to win the battle. I don't think she should have specifically said that man's name. So if Kofi wants to say, and I'm not gonna say she's lying, but if Kofi wants to say her only issue was being touched, the way she reacted, where she ended up like by her neck, almost pushing her by her neck. They go to get into scuffle, and then somebody runs onto the set, which we're gonna get to that in a second. Jay Black, I don't like that shit you was doing on that stream, man. That's not cool, man. But I respect Jay Black, man. But I respect what he means to his culture. I didn't like that shit, but we'll get back to that. So bottom line is, Coffee turns around and like really shoves. So first off, she gives her like that first push, like, "Yo, man, stop touching me," and then Coffee like is like looking off stage, like telling whoever, "Yo, man, why she keep touching me?" When she does that, Miami gets more all up on her. And Coffee turned around and like shoved her. It was crazy. And then I see somebody run on the set. Then you see multiple people on the set, and then I hear Miami say what sounds like she was saying, "Yo, where the staff at?" I don't know if she said where's Steph at or where's the staff at. I'm not 100% sure on what she was saying, but that's what it sounded like. Because then at that point, people were coming onto the set, and what my assumption was, from my standpoint, it looked like whoever was trying to break it up or get in between before it escalated. Right? That's from my perspective. Either way, I was extremely disappointed in them, because this was such a great look for them, and the fact that they're kicking this battle off with such intensity, it was high level rapping. This is what we need. This is the standard. Here we go. This is battle rap. This is what the fuck we've been waiting for. And things get more out of hand. And that also, not only can it always hinder these ladies personally, and it can affect how people want to do business with them, but it's also a bad situation where we want the spotlight to be on these ladies' talent. They are fucking incredible. But one black cloud that has always been over battle rap, but mostly over um, female battle rap, is the tendency to get into fights at events, so on and so forth. That's a huge problem. That's a huge problem, man. And it almost ruined the night. I don't know if they're gonna redo this battle. I know Miss Miami says she's open to it, but she feels like a conversation has to be had before they do it. So I don't know how they would do it. Would they just start from the second round over again? Or would they just be a whole new battle? I don't know. I don't know. Um, so just to speak real quick about what Jay Black did that I didn't like. Jay Black is a professional. He carries himself for the most part as a professional. He has an understanding on how not to address things that can be controversial to the point that it might create more questions than answers. He has shown you guys that he is professional at trolling. He has shown you he is professional at um, taking some negatives that may be said about him or narratives and then flipping it to benefit him. Very intelligent guy. I respect what he's meant to this culture. And to make no mistake, he does mean something to this culture. But what he was saying after that Miss Miami and Coffee situation, I don't respect. Because the narrative that he was painting, whether it was true or not, can create a bigger problem that goes past battle rap. What he was saying was when Coffee and Miami got into that scuffle, he was like, "Oh, it was a dude who ran on the set and he was running up on Miss Miami." Yo, you don't know that for a fact? Like, do you know for a fact he was running up to do something to Miss Miami? Or was he running up to get in between Coffee and Miami so that things don't get out of hand? Then it was, he pushed whatever dude was with Miss Miami and then he went towards Miami. My man, why are you saying any of this shit? Because what you put yourself in a space to do is create a problem that can go crazy street really fast, right? But also feel me on this. You have some sort of contract with URL/caffeine, right? I don't know. I'm not trying to get in your business about that. But you represent two brands. So you being the intelligent guy that I know you are, why not downplay that situation opposed to talking about it, which can later on create a problem between Caffeine, Queen of the Ring, and URL? The fact that you talking about it in the fashion that you was and giving details that maybe you shouldn't be giving, right? Especially if you don't know what you saw was exactly what was happening, right? Because you were there, you're seeing, you was behind the scenes and you had a certain angle that you saw this at, right? But you still can't tell me you know 100% that that guy was going to do something to Miss Miami. So the fact that you would get on that camera and say that not only again could create a bigger fucking problem, but even deeper than that, the fact that you kept dwelling on it and then you asking Rita to comment on this shit, right? Wouldn't that make certain people want to say, yo, I don't want to watch this shit. They about to fight. I don't want to watch this shit. You talking about a guy about to get on camera and hit a girl. You understand what I'm saying? I'm hoping that y'all following along with what I'm trying to say. I'm not disrespecting Jay Black other than just to point out that that shit wasn't fucking cool. That could hurt business for URL. That could hurt business for Caffeine. That could hurt business for Queen of the Ring in a situation where we've had a few of these intense moments on the Caffeine streams already. And now you're going to do that when the ladies are finally, and you can't blame Jay Black for it happening because that was on the ladies. But yo, you can't do that, man. Then he kept mentioning it throughout the night. He kept fucking mentioning it. And I'm like, yo, like already, like, please just chill the fuck out saying that shit, man. Because you're promoting and making shit, like, even Smack, when they ask Smack, he goes and asks Smack about it. Yo, you think Smack want to talk about that shit right on that stream when they still trying to make announcements for other events, when they still trying to get people to share the link, which I ain't sharing that fucking link, man. All this shit, I don't be seeing motherfuckers getting no money off that. Even though they were on there talking about check your emails, whatever. Stop the shit. At the end of the day, man, when it's all said and done, I hope that Jay Black looks back on that situation and never does that shit ever again. Address that on your champion show. Address that on the show afterwards. Don't do that during the fucking live stream where and then he's saying, oh, well, sometimes when stuff like that happens, Then everybody starts tuning in. Is he right about that? Yes, he's right about that. Sometimes people like to hear fuckery like that, and now they can't wait to see what's going on and hoping some other shit happens. It's fucking stupid. Does it happen? It absolutely does happen. But that was dumb of him, man. That was dumb of him. No, I'm sorry. That was dumb of him. That was dumb. And he's an intelligent guy, man. And he was telling Smack, oh, what you think? And Smack just like, yo, you could tell Smack ain't want to answer that shit. Like, yo, come on, fam. You really just asked me that shit? And he's like, yo, man, come with the culture. Sometimes people are just passionate. I like the way that Smack deflected that. You know what I'm saying? Listen, people are passionate. It happens a little bit of battle rap. Nothing happened. It's all good. We moving on. That's the way Jay Black was supposed to handle that. And not keep mentioning this shit throughout the night. All right, I'm going to run through some of these comments real quick, man. Andrea said, I watched the clip. The flag drop and the name drop didn't move folks. The pushes when it went left. Okay. Andrea, that screaming was OD though. Yeah, absolutely was. He felt strongly about that man running up into a woman's pushing situation, but he did drag the topic out the rest of the night. Absolutely. Man, I'm in the building. Salute, man. Y'all go subscribe to my man channel, man. Yo rap review. He was way too aggressive. Though my God, I'm not gonna debate that because I didn't fully catch everything that happened. But the way my thing is, you still don't go up there and if you're Jay Black, I'm only talking from a host standpoint. You don't dwell on that shit, man. They got that shit on lock. It's all content politics. Andre said, look exactly how Black said it. And I thought that before Black said it, but I feel like he did go left, keeping it going after it was done. My man said, people don't think like that in the heat of the moment. That's true. Miami took it too far. People react. From what I understand, it was her boyfriend. But you're right about the extended attention. But read between the lines. Maybe they wanted that. It's not that's true. That's true. Andrea said, I think even Surf was trying to downplay and get off of that. Yeah, he was. But also, I think Surf also understands too the effect it can have spilling outside of the venue. Not only for some of the stuff that was said, but once you start putting that out there, like, yo, that dude tried to do this, what stops from people who know Coffee who might be in that area from wanting to show up? Or maybe someone who's sitting outside the venue waiting for her because, from what I'm hearing, I don't know that, they limit, how many people going in the venue. Like, yo, you could, them just hearing that shit, like, maybe they didn't see that part, or the fact that it seems a little more hyped up can cause people to react like, wait a minute, he did what? I didn't even notice he did that. Or now we got to do something about that. Or people looking at it from the perspective like, yo, I couldn't be there tonight, but wherever I see this dude, it's on because of what he did in that situation. And it's like, damn, did homeboy run up on do you want to say that he ran up on there aggressively? Maybe. And I don't know if that his intention was to actually do something to Miami or if he was just trying to get in between them. But either way, to just push that narrative like that, I was like, yo, what the fuck, fam? Like, nah, man, he's a smart guy. And, I felt he had a lapse in judgment there. Yeah, salute, man, salute. He said, yo, you one of the bloggers that been in the shit that know you just keep it in battle rap. Yeah, salute, man. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, everybody. And again, for all you who are here with me now, please go subscribe to my art channel. The link is in the description. Salute to everybody, man. Andrea Speaks, T-Bull, everybody. Brel, everybody. Salute to you all, man. Thank you for rocking with me tonight. I really do hope that we can. That can't be the topic of the discussion for the whole night when we still had such dope performances, dope bars, in an incredible battle between Vixen the Assassin and First Lady Flames. I hope Vixen says she would like to battle Misfit. I would love to see that battle. First Lady Flame said she would like to battle E Heart, and if her performance tonight was any indication of what she would do against E Heart, that will be an incredible battle. That really would be. So I would love to see that. And then of course they announced Goods versus Geechee Gotti, which we knew there's been this back and forth, and we knew that had to be in the works. I was thinking they was gonna announce K-Shine and Goods because I seen K-Shine and Goods going back and forth. But Geechee and Goods have been throwing little shots at each other. So yeah, so they've been locked in, and they said December 12th, if I'm not mistaken. December 12th for that card is gonna be another volume card. So yeah, man, salute. You said love is love, King. Yeah, salute, man. And Andre said I want to see Flames versus E Heart. That's gonna be incredible. That's gonna be incredible. So salute to everybody. I hope you guys get an opportunity to see Vixen and Flames. Go watch that. Go watch that. I'm not one to promote bootlegging, but this might be one of those. If you can't watch it on the app, you should go bootleg. Not that you should bootleg it. If there is a bootleg out there floating around, then I would say you should go check it out. All right. Salute to everybody. Thank you so much for rocking with me, and have a great and blessed well, it's morning now, so have a great and blessed day. All right. Salute everybody. Peace.